Okay, so here's the last 15 minutes of your 60-minute workout on the first day of lockdown 3. So Rick, I'd like to start by rolling slowly down. So you're going to have your hands out to the sides, take it all the way down, knees are bent, and I'm just going to pull over a little bit so I'm in the right position here. What I would like you to do, those of you who have any issues with your neck, I'd like you to have your hands by your sides and literally just take your shoulder down towards your waist as you run your fingertips down towards your ankle. So you're just going to do a little side to there and up to the center and to the other side. So you're keeping your head to the floor, not really strain through your neck. Otherwise, I'd like you to lift your head and shoulders. I'm going to do the same. We take it down and center and to the other side. So you're looking straight ahead. You've got your ear lined up in line with your shoulder. So you're just taking it to the side. We're not twisting the head to look. Just take it to the side and center and side and center. You can keep going with that, or those who'd like to work a little bit harder could float up to here, where you could do the same, side and center and side. But better still, let's extend alternate legs and take it out to the side and center here. So same thing, we're working the waist, whichever. So this is the more advanced one. You might like to just go side, side, side. Keep your elbows as wide as you can. And it's more as if you're taking your shoulder towards your knee rather than taking the elbow, which causes the elbows to move in. So we keep just side and side. If you can do 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Well done. Okay. And now from here, feet to the floor. And I'd like you to have your hands out to the sides, take the sole of the right foot up to the ceiling. Now, some of you might not be able to get that leg very straight. I think I need to move so you can see a bit more. I'll move back a bit. So if you feel you can't get your leg very straight, that's still not really quite right, is it? Move to here. Okay, so if you feel you can't get your leg very straight, then actually just bend at the knee, and that's fine. But if you can get the leg straight, I still don't think you can quite see the top of my foot. But if you can get your leg straight, then just hold that position and take the leg out to the side for 4. Try and keep your supporting leg so that the foot that's to the floor, keep that knee absolutely steady. Try not to let it drop out to the side. 1 more of these. And up to the center, put that foot to the floor, change sides. Sole of the other foot up to the ceiling. Now I'm much tighter for some reason through this leg. I don't know if you'll find the same, that you're tighter through one leg than the other. So take it out to the side. I find that's much harder to straighten that leg. So something I didn't realize, but you might find there's something, oh yes, that's not so easy to one side than the other, or just taking it outside. So if that's the case, you need to work on that leg or that part of the body more to try and sort of strengthen it up and get it a bit stronger. And now put that foot to the floor. Now here's your option. You can either come up into tabletop, or if you've got problems with your back and you want to put 1 foot to the floor, you just work with 1 leg. So 1 knee into tabletop, or both knees into tabletop, or both legs to the ceiling. Now if you're into tabletop, or 1 foot to the floor and into tabletop, let me just show you here, you'd be here, and you're just going to extend and bring it back up into tabletop. Extend, take the foot to about 2 inches from the floor and back to tabletop. Arms out to the side. And then you change legs and you put that foot to the floor and change. Or you're here and you just extend and bring it back. And then extend so you've got tabletop with both legs, or both feet up to the ceiling. This is quite a pull for me, certainly, through my hamstrings here. And now if you're able to, drop a little way and bring it back up. Take the heels down just as low as you can. I'm not going very far. You might even go less, but some of you will be able to go really way down to even nearly to the floor and then back up. But you can tell by the way I'm talking, that's quite tough for me. Taking it down to there, oh, I find that's quite a pull on the abs. It's not pulling my back, but if it's pulling your back, you absolutely have to stop. Down and lift back up. If you can do 4 more of these, do. So you might be back into tabletop, let me just remind you, and just pushing your heels away, and you've got 2 more now. Or you might be having 1 foot to the floor and just extending 1 leg. Okay, so I think that's the last. I think you might have 1 more to go. So your choice. Now, either into tabletop or 1 foot to the floor, or soles of the feet to the ceiling, we're going to circle. So circle, tiny circles if that's right for you, or great big circles. or you've got your knees bent and you've got that tray on your knees of hot coffee, steaming hot coffee, because it's still very early in the morning for me, but it might be evening for you. It might be your evening class, it might be your midday class. It's just whenever you come to my classes. That's when you should be doing it, really. Get your gear, get your drink, really try to work out as much as you can during this lockdown, because it's going to lift your spirits. You're circling one way and back the other way, either legs straight. It's going to make such a difference to you if you can exercise during lockdown. Please try to do it. Hug your knees into your chest. You will just, I think a lot of people need the motivation. It's difficult to motivate yourselves. Just put the feet to the floor, roll the